Hey everyone, and welcome to the next episode in our little ASKA Let's Play series. This is the kind of game where we don't normally fight because we don't have the blood moons happening, but last episode ended with me taking on Fenrir, the big wolf boss in ASKA. And here we go. Oh, I feel like it's already not going as well as I wanted it to. No, he's so gonna take me out. Yeah, come at me, bro. I'm not scared of you. I'm not a good fighter in this game. I'm just really not. And here comes the problem because... Oh, I'm not gonna make this. No. Because he summons so many more. We are not prepared for this. I don't think so. Oh my god, why is this so... difficult for me? Here we go. Oh. Oh my god, no. Why is this not going well? No. This was the worst way to start the next episode. We will obviously be respawning as a ghost because I don't want this to be over. So now we just need to find out who will we sacrifice. I don't know if anyone has any like super skills that we want to save, but oh, this is a little tough. Well, you're technically just a builder, so I'm sorry, but it's gonna be you. Oh, he died under mysterious circumstances. I'm sorry. So now that we are back here, yeah, poor guy suddenly died mysteriously and I am in a fresh new body. I always thought that it would be fun if you actually took on the body of the villager you harvest. So throughout the game you will just have a different body. I think obviously that could mess up a little bit because there is a difference between playing ASKA and Ragnar. Is that the guy? I think. I'm not sure about that. But obviously there would be a difference because they have different stats. I do have a lot of unhappy villagers, like we have 10 people and 5 are super unhappy. This guy is extremely unhappy because of work hours and the work anxiety. I have decided it would be best to build a barrack building so we can have a few of them work as defenders of the village. Because then when they go out and patrol around the village, it's gonna help bring down the anxiety buffs for the rest of them. And some of them actually just get a huge buff from being assigned as, you know, a warrior for the city. Because Vikings, I guess. And also to combat the anxiety for it, this guy has gotten a little bit of an easier schedule, but I think it would make sense to just adjust their work schedule a little bit right now. Normally when I have Blood Moon on, it makes sense to have the leisure time go over the 22 hour because that's normally where the Blood Moon happens, so they are awake and then they go to bed later, and we don't have Blood Moon right now on, obviously, so that's not really important. So I'm just gonna adjust it a little bit and hopefully make them a little happier. So now everybody works a little bit less and the night people are working during the night. But again, since we don't have the invasion on, it's not that important that every shift overlaps with something else. I actually never realized that I would struggle with keeping my villagers happy when we don't have the invasions on. Which, you know, they should have less anxiety now because they can't get attacked by random stuff. But apparently that makes it harder because I figured I could just skip having all of the defense up and running. But I guess I was wrong about that. But hopefully building this and assigning someone to be the village protection police, then that should help. The problem is we don't really have anyone to assign. Maybe it's actually better if we assign this guy instead of him being on the watchtower, because this way we can also make patrol markers, and that will help, I think. Everything is obviously still not inside a wall, which maybe we also have to build walls. I'll figure that out at some point, I guess. But let's add some patrol markers. If we add one here, like on the outskirts of town. So we added a patrol marker here, and I'm just gonna place them like around the town, so when he patrols all the way around, it should be better at least. Maybe not perfect, but hopefully better. And then we just need to give him a patrol route so he can go around and make sure everyone is having a good time. And since he works during the day, it would be nice to have someone do the route during nighttime, but we only have one person that's not occupied at the moment. So I think I will have to go out and find some more Jotun blood so we can get a few more people. We have like 2 free beds, don't we? Just making sure before we yeah, we have 2 available beds. So 2 more people should help do the trick. So let's see if we can find some Jotun blood and not everything else. So I'm just gonna collect that and see you back at the village. And here we are, loaded up on Jotun blood. So let's find a new friend or 2. Oh, I was hoping to get one that would be great for nighttime, just so they could take the night shift with the patrol, but maybe next time. I don't think I've made a storage for Jotun blood over here, so let's make one of this. Put it here so it's quite close to the Eye of Odin, because that's just gonna make it a whole bunch easier. Oh, you need weapons. Can we assign you to be something else? Do we have any weapons in storage? Because I feel like we might. We have a 2-handed weapon. Maybe you could have that. Could that work for you? How do we do that? Is there... Maybe if we do it like this, then you can go pick that one up. Yes, and you don't have to complain anymore. Look how that worked out. Good for you, dude. One thing I do feel like we are lacking quite a lot in this village is food production. We have the farm up and running. It's really difficult to see right now because it's nighttime, but I promise it's here somewhere. But we don't have a cooking house, and we don't have the, what's it called? The tavern pit. That's what it is. So I feel like we should get that up. And oh yeah, placing that during nighttime is gonna be difficult. So let's wait until morning to place that. But I do feel like it would be nice to maybe put down a little bit of lighting down here in the back end of the village, just so we can find our way during dark and stormy nights that sure are gonna come, because you know winter is gonna come again at some point. I know spring is just ending, but you know. Oh, our new villager arrived, and looks like we are super lucky because they are actually a nighttime person, and that's exactly what we needed. So that is very nice. I'm just looking for some more fiber and picking up some more Jotun blood, because I am thinking of maybe just building one more cottage so we can have 4 extra people. We can also just squeeze some more people into the ones we have. I mean, we could do that, but that's not gonna help them to be happier. I feel like having 4 people in one cottage normally works well, and it seems like they're not too complaining about it, but it's also not the best option. So there was the rope I needed, so we can get our Jotun blood storage built, because that seems like a really good idea, so I don't have to carry it all around. Like, that's a resource I don't want to just drop on the ground. I kind of like to know where that is, because it's a bit of an annoying resource to go get. Actually, I don't know if you can get the villagers to get that as well. Like, someone was super helpful in comments last time with getting thatch, and I don't know if you can actually get that same thing to happen with Jotunblood. I don't know. Actually, I'm kind of tempted to upgrade this, just so in case we lose someone, we can get them back. I think that might be useful. We can still summon someone while we wait. There we go, and then we'll have one Jotunblood left over to put in the new storage. And we do have to assign that new person to the night shift in the barracks, because otherwise getting them was kind of useless. Was this the new person? I think it was. They're not like trained in weapons, but they are actually proficient in something that could be used as a weapon, and I don't know if that counts, but I'm gonna tell myself that it does. And then we do need to put them on the night shift, obviously. Is it working a little bit? Okay, wasn't this guy on like 3 happiness before? So maybe it's coming up a little bit. And to be fair, he's just upset about his work hours, which is like same as everyone else, dude. Maybe we can adjust this a little bit just to see if it's gonna help. I don't know. I haven't really played that much around with villager happiness, so I don't know if it's gonna work. We'll like let him work a little bit less than the rest and see if he's slowly gonna become happier. Fingers crossed. And let me go get some more stones for all the stuff we need. I think I was also making some coal. Yes. Oh, that's a bunch. It's one of those things that when we do have enough villagers at some point, it's gonna make sense to have someone work with this. So I don't have to keep up on doing it. But for now, it's one of those tasks that's just easier if I do it, so we don't have to assign someone to fully work on this because we don't have that many people. Oh, I was gonna load my cart up with stones, wasn't I? Wow, my attention span sometimes is really non-existent. It took me so long to realize that you can actually run while dragging this behind you. Like, I played this game for an embarrassing long time before I realized that. So that's just a little pro tip in case you didn't know about that either. Maybe it was just me in the entire world that never realized that. There we go, an upgraded Eye of Odin. I might as well drag the last pieces of stone out to build that lantern we started out here, so we can have a little bit of light. This is really like the outskirts of this town. There's just darkness. But I think they might appreciate it. Oh, it seems like it is working with the happiness because it's at 6 now, so he's a little more happy than he was before. Not a bunch. And we did manage to take away the defenseless structures, which is good. Obviously, nothing is enclosed in walls because we haven't built any walls. And it's just gonna take forever if we build walls all the way around. And I don't want to do it. But I am considering maybe we should do it just with the housing area where they live, and then we can always expand it later on if we need it. It's just I don't want to do it. It takes forever. A thing I do want to do though is build myself a nice chieftain house, because I feel like we deserve that. Oh, hello to Frode, our newest resident. Actually, we should assign that guy a place to sleep so he won't be complaining. That's the last available place we had, so maybe we should build an extra cottage somewhere as well. I was kind of thinking this out here would be the farming area, and then maybe somewhere here we would build the tavern hut. Maybe we should place that down right now while there is daylight enough to see what we are actually doing here. Oh, if I place it here, should we figure out the road situation maybe first? Could that be a good idea? Can we actually build the road here? No. Let me see if I can make this work. Oh, this is fiddly because I didn't plan this out beforehand. I was gonna say, what was I thinking? But, you know, I think the answer to that is I wasn't. It looks like I have to build them like one at a time here to see if we can make this work. Oh, I'm gonna be annoyed if we accidentally destroy that fountain. It's not a fountain, it's a well, but oh well. Let's go and see if I messed up by wanting to place this here. Cross your fingers, please. Oh, I can't even do that. Like, this part here is fine. And if we can't have a road here, that's also cool. I can't actually... so, I don't know. I think it's kind of impossible. Let me just try again to see if we can add it in. Because I can only do it like this as soon as it goes up to actually show the square. I can't add it. Maybe if we do it the other way. I mean, I can do it like that. And now I don't have enough stone on me. Oy. You know what? There won't be any road here. It's just gonna be like this, okay? And then we'll build the road over here and make it go back there somewhere to a nice area with cooking houses and food. Yay! Who doesn't like food? I mean, so a nice tavern pit like here. And then I kind of imagine that we'll have maybe some cheese making over here. And back on the other side, we can have the smokers and chickens and stuff like that. Or, well, what are they calling them? Kykling, I think. So I am thinking I will just be building out all of this good stuff. The cooking house, the tavern, all of that. So our villagers can have a nice little area to hang out in. Relax, kick back, whatever you do after a long day of Viking stuff. So I will be ending the episode here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a like, subscribe, share it with a friend, all that good stuff, because it really helps the channel out and it makes me super happy. I hope you're doing well, and I will see you next time. Bye!